Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about making and selling digital products. Well, in today's video, we're going to be looking at how to make a simple core list in the Photoshop. Now, this is a digital product tutorial. Now, I'm going to directly go into the Photoshop. We're going to show you step-by-step process to make this simple digital product, a simple core list, you can call it, course, or a simple to-do list or a task list, whatever you call it. It's one of the way to make it. Obviously, there are so many ways in which you can approach it. So without further ado, let's dive in. Before go back, consider clicking like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, if you are a creative person looking forward to make money online, then I have other channel where I talk a lot about make money online as a creative person, as an artist. The links are in description box below. You could very well grab the digital product bundle planner that will going to help you make and sell digital products and making money via that. The link of that digital product bundle planner is in description box below. It's a PDF download. You could simply grab it, you could download it, you can fill it out. Also, if you are looking forward for Photoshop tools, brushes, gradient shapes that are going to help you make these digital products, then I have a membership. It's a Global Creative Club membership. The link is in description box below. Every single month, you're gonna get cool Photoshop tools to help your Photoshop journey make more simple, make more amazing in making these digital products. The link is in description box below. Without further ado, let's dive. Okay guys, currently we are in the Photoshop. You can see that. So I'm gonna go and pick up a new white canvas for starting with our simple core list. So I'm gonna take by 6 by 9 inches. You could pick up whatever size of the file for canvas you want. RGB color mode, then white as a background. You can choose a specific color background or transparent, whatever it is. It depends on you. Simply click OK. Here we are with a new white canvas. You could very well see there. Now we're going to be using some of the tools in the Photoshop to actually make this simple core list. Obviously, you could import your own graphic and you could be more creative and you could add a lot of the stuff. Again, it depends on you. So I'm going to be using text tool, a font. You can select any specific font. I'm going to select the size of the font, the color of the font. We're going to be writing first the heading over here. You could very well do it the way you want to. So I'm going to be typing over here the simple core list. So let me do that quickly. So you could actually see I've typed down over here the simple core list. Now I'm going to be bringing it in the center because it was going outside. You could align it, you can change, you can increase or decrease the size of the font. Entirely depends on you. You could select the individual layer and then you could readjust it according to your canvas the way you want to. That thing you could also do here. Entirely depends on you. I think I repeat this term a lot many times because yeah, that's what it is. All these are subjectives. You could add stuff here over here. Now I'm going to be using some of the cool tools over here. That is a shape tool. So I'm going to be selecting a color over here. You could choose it according to you, or you could choose a gradient as well if you don't want the single color. You could choose a specific color theme. There is a lot of the different options. You could choose the pattern as well. These are the pre-made temp patterns that I've made, which I use in the Photoshop. Or you could use a gradient, or you could make your own gradient by adjusting the color in the down the color wheel that you could see over here. So you can do that. Now I've selected a gradient and I'm actually dragging down the rectangle over here. You could see the gradient that I've selected actually fitting into the color of the rectangle. That's what you could see over here. Now you could actually pick up a single color or black, or depending on your own specific color theme. Then you could readjust the position and select the individual layer on the right hand side of the Photoshop layers panel, where you're gonna see all the layers. Now I'm gonna be choosing a color picker over here, a different color picker, and then we're gonna be proceeding towards further with that. Again, I'm gonna be going to the shape tools, not really the shape tool. I'm gonna go over to the text tool. So here we are having the different fonts. You can keep the font same or you could change it. Then I'm going to be selecting the size of my text because this is going to be the subheading, so I don't want it to be too big and too small in between there. I'm going to be typing in the rectangular box over here that you can see helping you in finishing your course. You could write or type any text over here depending on your own ease. Then I'm going to be selecting them. I'm going to decrease the size a bit because that was a little bit increased in size. Then we can very well adjust them by selecting the individual layer on the right hand side panel of our layers panel, and then we could do the way it has to be, or you could add your own touch to it. So we have written down the subheading over here, smaller in size, and I've changed the font over here. Now I'm going to be using the shape tool, and I'm going to be picking up the line in the shape tool. I'm going to be dragging it to its respective position, like you could see over here. I'm actually dragging it over here. Yeah, you could very well write the numbers as well as a sequence for the list. You could do it that way as well. It depends on you. Now I'm going to be duplicating the layer because I want the exact size and shape of this particular line. And I want the multiple lines so that I could rearrange them and kind of like a line for writing the list. So I'm just going to be right clicking and I'm going to click over here the duplicate layer and then simply click OK. You can duplicate as many times as you want, or you could bring the new line as well and you could drag them. So I'm actually duplicated the layer. Now I'm going to be selecting individual line layer in the right hand side panel of my Photoshop, and we're going to be selecting the individual line layer and we're going to be dragging to the respective position. That's what you could see. I'm actually dragging them to the respective position on the canvas the way I want to. You can select the color of these lines. Like I've actually selected a specific color. I think it's light green. You could select any other color or black as well. So I'm going to be arranging all these lines in their respective position by selecting the individual layer on the right hand side panel of the layer panel. Once you see that if it's sufficient, fine. If not, then you could duplicate it. And I'm going to be duplicating it because I want one more line over here because the line wasn't really sufficient. Now you could see at the downstairs you won't able to see clearly the color because I have selected the gradient for the line as well. So I'm going to be going back and I'm going to be selecting an individual color over here. I'm going to keep it as a black so that they would be clearly visible from the background of the rectangle box, because before that was like not dark. So that's what I'm doing over here. Now I'm going to be selecting the individual individual line layer, and then I'm going to be changing its color. You could keep the lines of the different color, same color, or combination of the gradient color, or you could do a lot of the stuff. I'm gonna keep it black because I think that the black will going to be clearly visible from the yellow and green background of the rectangular box from that particular gradient. And earlier it was like a gradient color as well, so that's why earlier it was gradient, so that's why it wasn't really clearly visible. So now I'm selecting and I'm gonna go proceed fast, and we're gonna change color of all the lines to black. Now you could see we have changed the color of the lines to the black, and now I think they are clearly visible because they are black and they are having a more darker background than the rectangle box. Now once you're done with the list, you could simply go and save the file, and I think I'm done with this one, so I'm gonna name my file. Then you could select the file format, PSD, JPEG, PNG, whatever file format. I'm gonna select JPEG, and I'm gonna simply click on the button to save, and we're gonna be saving this particular file. This is digital product in the JPEG. This is a simple way to make a simple core list in the Photoshop. There are so many ways in which you could approach it. So that's it with this tutorial. If you find this tutorial useful, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want more such tutorials? Any video request is really welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.